Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your month of February general reading. This will not be a love reading. This will be a general reading. Of course, it resonates as love. Go ahead and take it. We will roll out love readings February 1st. If you want to hit that subscribe button to come back and enter, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway on the love readings. We'll draw on Valentine's Day. We're going to give away one of our heart flower stack tea towels. They will be for sale in the Etsy store. If you want to learn how to make one, you can go over to the other channel called the Midwest Thistle. And I have a DIY on those. If you're not single, you probably don't want to watch the love readings. It depends on how they play out. You could be not married, but not single. You can just go to the correlating reading. Whatever your sign is, drop a like and a comment. I may ask for like heart emojis or something. I may, cue people to say something. If you say towel, I still got you. Okay. I'm not going to be like crazy about it because you didn't use the right exact words or emoji or whatever, So anywho, enough about me. Let's talk about you. We will lay out the cards. Of course, I'll spit some hypothesis and energy as we're going along. We'll get out the clarifiers. We'll roll through those. And then we'll really dive back in and look at the bigger picture, So, I like a flipper on my first card. I like a definitive flipper. There we go. Okay. That's 2. Sorry, we're going back in. Which is good because I didn't really like how I put the cards back after I was already going to set them down. So I'm glad we got 2 because I didn't like that. Too many. Many. You're making me work for it, Pisces. I like a flipper. I know that was a sticker. I like a flipper. Judgment. I'll take a dropper. Okay, judgment, self-reflection, introspection. Temperance. Temperance is balance. We're going deep with Pisces. Ace of Swords. Good and bad. Double-edged sword. Does have my cloud of you're walking away from something. I'm going too fast. I like to... Okay, judgment. Balance of a situation, Ace of Swords, what has caused you to stop, pause, and reflect. All right, guys. Past events, past things that have happened, what is causing you to pause? Clearly there's some fallout, some ending. Doesn't have to be total drama. Your goal, 9 of Pentacles. She's abundant. Everything around her is fabulous, growing, fruitful. Birds love her. What you don't see coming, you have the D-Man. So you're chained to something. Okay. Your approach is the Tower, how you're getting there. You're ready for an ending. You're planning on ending something. I didn't say relationship, but it sure could be. Okay, 8 of Wands. external to the environment. Ace of Pentacles, hopes and fears. So this is a hope. If it's a positive card, I take it as a hope. If it's a negative card, I take it as a fear. So to me, this is a positive. Okay, and Page of Swords. So final outcome. You're ready for, obviously you have the Tower. You're chained to something heavy. You're calling, you know. We'll roll back through with the clarifiers and then we'll dive in. Could be a lifestyle, could be a living situation. Okay, you have impatient on Judgment and the Temperance. Abundance on Temperance. So Temperance is getting grounded. Judgment I take as introspection, you know. Some people, if it's a drama read, they want to do it as the Court card, which is fine. Perception at the Ace of Swords. Influence. What has caused you to self-reflect? So obviously something's going on. You're ready for change. You can see it's time for a change. Could be lifestyle. Could be a way of thinking. Could be people around you, limiting beliefs. Could be career. Could be not happy with where you're at, ready to go somewhere else. I mean, could be relationships. Definitely not the intent of the read. Okay, despondent. So clearly you're not growing wherever you're at. That's why you're taking off with some of the swords. You're seeing that it's time to go. Wisdom on the Nine of Pentacles and your goals, where you're going, where you want to go. So I'm taking that as you can, you know, you've had a lot of introspection cards and you can, you know, and now we're coming up on the chain card. So obviously you can see that whatever you're doing, whatever lifestyle you're living, it's not working for you. You have acceptance. You've accepted that there's some kind of crapshoot. Isolation at the Tower. We'll keep going, but you know, if you're leaving something behind, if you're leaving behind a way of living, could be family, could be soul tribe, village. You know, if it's limiting beliefs, it's probably people in your closest circle, family, friends. If you're leaving a habit, you know, you're going to be isolated because you're either going to be around people who still use, or you're going to decide to change and, you know, move up. I was going to say grow up because we have the growth card at the Eight of Wands. I know I always have sarcasm in my voice, and now I just want to reiterate, because I did just say that, I am not passing judgment on anyone who is still in active addiction at all, whatsoever. Like, you know how you get out of that? You wake up one day and realize that everyone around you sucks and you suck. And once you realize that, and once you realize that you want the better life, which I'm sorry, this is kind of what I'm feeling from this, you know, it could be life path. It could be people around you, though. And again, limiting beliefs, poverty mindset. You know, if you were raised, I had a similar reading to this earlier. You know, if you were raised around people with limiting beliefs, You know, if no one in your family went to college, everyone worked at the same place their whole life, lived and died in the same town, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like, I am in the city now and I can't wait to get back to a small town somewhere. Not the one I came from. I want to go to a different one. I like the simple life. But if your dreams and goals are bigger than that, you know, it's okay to break the mold. But anytime you outgrow those around you, you're going to be isolated, and people might, you know, gossip about you, might make you feel guilty. You know, if you have nice things and they're jealous, they're going to call you stuck up. They're going to call, you know, they're going to say you're not the same, you're greedy. It's okay to have nice things. It's okay to want nice things. It's okay to have and be abundant. You know, I think there's a point of abundance, of course, that it becomes excessive. You know, does anyone really need 16 cars? I'm just saying, like, and if they earned them, that's fine. That's their money. They've earned it. They can do what they want with it. I just have my personal beliefs is that when I have, you know, when I have excess, I give. That's just me. That's the light worker life I live in. Okay, that's the Jesus in me. Not comparing myself to Jesus whatsoever at all. Like, I don't. All the glory goes to the King, not me. I digress. You have instinct on the Ace of Pentacles, which is the emotions. I'm sorry. Yeah, hopes, fears, emotions. So instinct, or it's just kicking in that this is. I always say this too, as these are any card I get with the little clouds on it. It's like on the Four of Cups. It's on like all the Ace cards, I believe. This is, I'm not talking like black magic. This is like destiny. This is like higher power. This is knowing. This is life path. This is like when you hit that moment that you're like, I know I was put on this planet for more than this, right? No, for more than what my life is. Like, I'm not living my truth. I'm not living my best life. And you have instinct on that. So I like that. I don't like how this one really was sticking out. I am going to pull a second one. It was vanity, but vanity for me is actually, like, I know that card looks like they are all dressed up, but for me, vanity in this one, because I'm not reading drama, I'll take those together. To me, my vanity card, like, even though they're all fancy and blah 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 and looking like they're going to the big fancy crazy Satanist Mason party, to me, vanity can also be self-care. So to go along with this reading, yeah, I'm taking that as self-care. But then again, some people may call you vain, you know, greedy. I did get impasse, so clearly, like, you're at the impassable point in your life anyways. So I am going to take that card. Like, I'm a vintage lover, so I have a vanity, you know, and so I don't always think it's, you know, clearly I'm not rocking the glam today. Like, I'm rocking Midwest 90s girl. Skateboarding, small farm town, grow up. I'm an odd duck, okay? Didn't fit in from the start. Okay, so let's roll back through. We have Judgment. Judgment for me, again, depending on your reader, depending on how drama you're getting, that's the court card. Police, law, I'm not taking that as that. For me, Judgment is the why can't I spit the word out now? I said it a couple readings ago. Looking inward, inner perspective, still not getting the word I want. And then Temperance is balance. You know, Temperance is bringing balance to the situation. You know, Some people read either one of these as the Archangel Michael cards. Again, depending on the reading. I like to use the deck for the deck. We have angel decks. So that's just me. I'm not knocking any other readers. I'm just telling you how I read. And I'm sarcastic and I'm just fun. So, you know, you have abundance on the Temperance card. So you're wanting balance. You know, you're ready. And also, oddly, this guy has a bottle and, you know, is looking upset. So this could be addiction, lifestyle. Could just be drinking too much, you know. I mean, they're pouring from one cup to the other also, but it's the Temperance because she has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. It could be mixed drinks. I don't know. Anyways, right? Okay. You're self-reflecting. You know it's time. You know it's time to find balance. Abundance isn't always money, right? Abundance is this a healthy environment to grow? Physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, like it all goes together. So, you know, influences that cause this. Ace of Swords. Yes, he does have the clouds. This, you know, this could be divine intervention. It could be a coming to Jesus, coming to self, you know, just like a coming to Jesus moment. It doesn't have to be you finding spirituality, just to clarify. You know, but that's your perception. Like this is a double-edged sword, but you know, it's your perception of what's going on around you. And then clearly the outside influence is unstable. You know, it's instability. There is, this is not the card with the 2 guys in it, but he's taking some swords and he's leaving some behind. This is moving on. He is sneaking out there though. And despondent. That's not forward movement, not, you know, this person's happy, growing, abundant. This person looks jealous. So your goals, your focus, you're ready to move on and be abundant. You have wisdom. You know what you want. She's got the World. 2 odd-looking balls of plants that look like orbs. A dove, white dove. Wisdom, okay. You know, you're looking to move on. What you don't see coming, you do have acceptance and the Chain card. I just call it the Chain card, the D card. You know, you could be chained to a situation. You could have been chained to, you know, that's burdens. You could have been chained to something, you know, for a really long time. So, again, it could be beliefs, belief system, circle, way of living. And then you have the Tower, you know, your approach. How are you going to get there? You're going to have a Tower moment. And you have isolation. So you're either going to know that you're walking away, you're walking this path alone. Also, again, as I said, anytime you're moving on from anything, whether it's life path, belief, life choices, consumption, it is very isolating. It can be very hard. Sometimes you have a good support system. Sometimes you don't. If you don't, you're on your own. You're isolated. Stay strong. There's a lot of people out there to help you. If that's you, it can be really depressing. Check out NAMI, my favorite YouTuber, Dave Politis, Missing 411 Can-Am Project, about people who go missing mysteriously in the woods. You should watch it, especially if you're depressed. It'll keep your mind going. It'll keep you thinking. And I love the guy. He lost his son. He plugs that all the time. He plugs that channel. I'm doing my due diligence to pass along the word. Anytime I get any kind of depression in a reading, I sure plug that crap. So don't self-isolate in a bad way. I've done it. I've gone full hermit mode in the very bad way. It won't help you mentally. Yes, you need to isolate from people. If you're having an addiction thing, you're going to have to let some people go for a while. Possibly forever. That's your journey, not mine. I mean, I've had my own, so I'm not going to tell you, you know, what works for me may not work for you. You know, I digress. External influences. You have growth and the Eight of Wands. So you're ready to grow where something is causing you. Your self-reflection. Maybe you're having kids. Maybe you're just ready to go. Like, that's a whole bunch of wands. They all have leaves on them. There's not really anything super definitive in that picture there. Hopes and fears, you know, you're ready for a fresh new beginning. You're ready to become abundant, live an abundant life, whatever that means. Page of Swords, I think he's the go for it, or is that the Knight? Okay. You're, you know, and this is, okay, sorry. This is the communicating card, also wanting to share, wanting to move forward. So I would say, you know, for you, this was probably a lot more internal communication. So you know you want your fresh new start. Obviously, you're at an impasse. And on this read, I'm most definitely taking vanity as self-care. So I'll get you an ending oracle. Again, I know I talk a lot about, you know, post addictions and stuff, but it could just be, again, it could be life path. It could be a way of thinking. It could be, you know, people around you that are toxic. It doesn't always have to be like toxic consumption. It could just be toxic friends, toxic lifestyle. You know, the vanity card can go in the other way too. Maybe you could also be living a very vain life, you know. You know, maybe you're living a miser life and you want to be a Midas. You know, a miser uses up everyone around him. He only falsely builds them up. This card has come out a bunch. Well, I have 3. Says the energy is gaining momentum, but there was 3, so I want 1. You know, a Midas builds up everyone around him. Everyone around him is abundant, well taken care of. He's well taken care of. He takes care of himself and others. So, you know, if you're being super vain and selfish, your commitment is being tested. So, that to me goes with the chain. Are you committed to your new life path? You will have the tower, isolation. So, no matter what, I mean, we're all tested, no matter what we're trying to do, whether it's even a new job or leaving a relationship. Toxic way of thinking. Well, that's it, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. I wish you the best of luck in anything that you might be going through, if this is your story. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.